Okay, welcome back, Geometry. So hopefully you've got your cards sorted. So I'm going to go through the angle similarity one first. So we had already said in the previous video that this card number 4 belonged in angle similarity because again we saw the Z both directions, so there we've got two pairs of angles. So again, this is angle similarity, and my similarity statement was triangle FUT is similar to triangle ERT. So again, we had that already. The other, I got two more cards that actually go in this particular envelope. One of them is card number 10, okay? Again, when we see parallel lines, because we've got the arrows on the lines to indicate the fact that they're parallel, again, you're looking for an F or a Z to get congruent angles. So I added some color here. See my F here in orange? That means these two angles here are congruent. And I see, hopefully you see the F over here in pink. That illustrates the fact that these two angles are congruent. So I've got two pairs of angles congruent. So this one is similar by angle similarity. And then I'm going to write a similarity statement. So triangle YVZ is going to be similar to the big one, YVX. So again, that goes in the angle envelope. And then the other one that goes in there is card number 3. So again, I've got parallel lines here with the arrows. So again, we're looking for the Z or we're looking for the F. And I added some color, so we have the orange Z going this way, so angle A and angle E are congruent. And then we have the pink Z going this way, angle D and angle B are going to be congruent. So that's why I've got angle, know nothing about the sides. So AA, similarity. And if I'm going to write a statement, I would say something like triangle ACD is similar to triangle ECB down here. So again, those are all of the cards that you should have in the angle similarity envelope. Okay, so next we had what, side angle side. So I have 3 cards in side angle side, 3 other cards. Okay, so the first one is card number 5. And again, the way this works, notice you have 2 triangles. You have the little one and you have the big one in the picture. And we can state, if we were writing a proof, that angle Q would be congruent to angle Q by reflexive. Again, that's the reflexive property. And then if we match up the sides, in the little triangle, we have a side of 10. In the big triangle, we have a side of 15. And again, I get the 15 by adding 10 plus 5 to get 15. So the ratio would be 10 to 15, which I divided on my calculator was 0.6 repeating. Another pair of sides. In the little triangle, we have a side of 8. In the big triangle, we have a side of 12. Again, I get the 12 by adding 8 plus 4 to get 12. So 8 goes with 12. And when I divided 8 divided by 12, I still get 0.6 repeating. So these two ratios are the same. So that gives me these two triangles are similar by side, angle, side similarity. We have this side, the angle, and this side, or the big side, the angle, and the big side. So a similarity statement would be something like, for the little triangle, triangle RQS, and the big triangle, we have triangle TQW. And again, they are similar. So that is one of the cards you should have in side angle side similarity envelope. The next one I have is card number 8. So when we did proofs, remember, you always know vertical angles are congruent. See the X here in the picture. So these two angles are congruent. Next, I'm going to match up the sides. Now, you always want to match up the shortest with the shortest and the longer with the longer. So out of these two sides, 10 and 11, which one's the shorter one? Hopefully you say 10. And out of these two sides, which one's the shorter one? 20. So I'm going to match up 10 with 20. That's a half, or 0.5. And then the other two sides that I know, 11 and 22, that's a half again, or 0.5. So these two ratios are equal. So notice we have side, angle, side, orange side, angle, blue side. So this is side, angle, side similarity. And again, if I write a statement, I might say something like triangle DAR is similar to triangle EAK. So again, this is another triangle in the side, angle, side similarity envelope. Okay, the last one I have in here is card number 12. Looks like this. And again, I can state angle W is congruent to itself by reflexive because angle W is in the little triangle and it's in the big one. So if I match up the sides here, 10 is going to go with this side of 25. Where I get the 25 is 10 plus 15 is 25. And the other part, this 12 goes with the side of 30. Again, where I get the 30 is 12 plus 18 is 30. So if I see if my ratios work out here. So 10 over 25, if I divide it with my calculator, I get 0.4. 12 over 30, again with my calculator, I get 0.4. So these two ratios are equivalent. So again, I've got side, angle, side in the little triangle, side, angle, side in the big triangle. So my triangles are similar by SAS, similarity, side, angle, side, similarity. And again, if I'm going to write a statement, I'm going to say something like triangle AWY is similar to triangle NWE. So again, that's my other card in side, angle, side, similarity. So we have two more envelopes to finish, and that is the side, 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 and not similar category. Okay, so in the side, side, side one, we got to know something about all three pairs of sides. So another card in the side, side, side similarity envelope should be card number 1. What you want to do, if you know all three sides, you want to match up the shortest, the middle, and the longest. So if I look at this top triangle, the shortest side is 5, and the bottom triangle, the shortest side is 12.5. So I'm going to match up 5 and 12.5. If I divide it, I get 0.4. If I match up the middle one, the middle of the top is 6, the middle of the bottom is 15. So 6 over 15, again, is 0.4. Then if I match up the longest, 8 in the top, 20 in the bottom, 8 over 20 is still 0.4. So since these three ratios are all the same, they're all equivalent, we can say these two triangles are similar by side, side, side similarity. Again, we know nothing about we could have angles, but let's stick with side, side, side on this one. And I can write a statement. So I could do triangle MNL is similar to triangle PNO. Now, on a side note, we do have vertical angles in this picture, so if you would have done this one in side, angle, side, similarity, I would have also accepted that. So something on a side note there. So that one could have gone in either category, but I purposely put it in side, side, side because we knew all the sides. Okay, another card I have here is number 6. So again, I'm going to match up the shortest, the middle, and the longest. So the shortest of this triangle is 5. This one is 6. Notice I traced them on the same color to make it easier to see. For this one, the middle is 10 and 12, so 10 over 12. And then the middle is 20 and 24. So 5 over 6, 10 over 12, and 20 over 24 all give you the same ratio when reduced. So this one is side, side, side similarity. So again, on another side note, you could have vertical angles here. So if you would have put this one under side, angle, side similarity, I would have accepted that one as well. So something to keep in mind. And then for our similarity statement, you could say something like triangle NIC is similar to triangle YKC. So again, this goes under side, side, side. The last one that I have is this one here. So again, I'm going to match up the sides. The shortest one here is 6. The shortest one here is 8. So 6 over 8. That reduces to 3/4, or as a decimal, it's 0.75. Middle side of 9. Middle side of 12. 9 over 12, again, reduces to 3/4, or as a decimal, 0.75. The longest, 12 and 16. So 12 over 16, again, will reduce to 3/4, or as a decimal, 0.75. So since I'm looking at 3 pairs of sides, this one is going to be side, side, side. And my similarity statement is going to be something like triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, so all we have left then, if you've been following along with me here, are the not similar ones. So I have 3 cards in this one. So the first card I have here is card number 11. So we know at this point that angles of a triangle have a sum of 180. So if I look at the smaller triangle first, if I know one angle is 61 and one is 49, if I add them together, that is 110, and 180 minus 110 is 70. So I've got 3 angles of this triangle. Over in the bigger triangle, same concept. 63 plus 53 is 114. And if I take 180 minus 114, that gives me 66. So now I know all 3 angles. But if you look at it, you know, I have 61 goes with 61. That's one pair of angles that are congruent. But again, to get angle-angle similarity, you need to have two. Well, notice 49 and 53, not the same. 70 and 66, not the same. So one pair of angles congruent is not enough. You need two pairs. So that's why I have it down here. They are not similar. Again, you need two pairs of angles congruent. Right now we only have one pair, and that's not enough. Okay, so in this particular one, like I said, you want to match up the shortest and then the longest in each ones. So the shortest in the big triangle is 3. The longest in the little triangle, or in this triangle, is 5. So if I put 3 over 5. The longer side in this triangle is 5, and then we have, oh, hold on a second. Let me redo this. Hold on a second. So 3 goes with 3, my bad. So 3 over 3, but then we'd have 5 over 3, and 3 over 3 is not the same as 5 over 3. So that's another reason we can say, no, this one doesn't work. So these are not similar. Okay, notice we have a 3 that matches up. We have a 5 that matches up. But that last side, 5 and 3, can't match up. So that's why they are not similar. Okay, and then last but not least, we have card number 2. So again, we have vertical angles in the picture. We can add that, so that's a pair of angles. But again, the sides have to be proportional. So if I pick a side of this triangle, 16, they're both equal, right? But then these two are not equal. So that's kind of a giveaway that doesn't work. 16 over 39 is not the same as 16 over 40. Look up here, they are not equal. I should put 40 here. I put 39 twice, my bad. So again, 16 over 39 is not the same as 16 over 40. So again, these are not similar. The picture looks like it should be, but again, these ratios are not the same. Okay, so hopefully you've got that figured out now. So the other part that you're going to do for today's assignment, or for today's lesson, is this worksheet. So same thing we were just doing. We're going to state if the triangles are similar. So if it's similar, it's got to be by one of the 3 methods. Again, it's either angle, angle, similarity, side, angle, side, similarity, or side, side, side. If it's not one of those 3, they are not similar. So let's randomly pick a problem. I don't know, let's just do number 1 together. Okay, so if I look at this problem, they both have a 73-degree angle, and that's the only angle that we know. So it can't be angle, angle, because I only know one angle. It can't be side, 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 because I don't know all 3 sides. There's a missing side here. So the only one it could possibly be is this one. So we're going to double check it. So we got to match up the sides. So the shorter side in the smaller triangle is 6. The shorter side in the bigger triangle is 42. So 6 and 42 go together. And then the longer side of the first triangle is 10. The longer side in the other triangle is 70. So we got to check. Okay, so is 6 over 42 the same thing as 10 over 70? Well, if we think about it, 6 over 42 reduces to 1/7. 10 over 70 reduces to 1/7. Or if you divide it on your calculator, you get this decimal of 0.14 repeating, like if you did, or 14, it doesn't repeat, it just keeps going. And I can get that by taking 6 divided by 42, you get that, or 10 divided by 70, you get that same decimal. So again, these are equivalent, so that gives me side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So state if the triangles are similar. My answer would be yes. If so, state how you know. It is side, angle, side, similarity, and then complete the statement. That's this one here. So if I say triangle TRS, then the other triangle that it's similar to is going to be JLK. So again, if it's yes, you're going to tell me the method and fill in the blank. If the answer is no, they're not similar, you're just going to write no or write not similar. So there are 6 problems in the front and another 8 on the back. Okay, and as always, if you have questions, please let me know.